Hi guys, it's me, Indiana Jones. Welcome to my channel. I'm live. I still have pumpkins there. Yeah, I know. The 31st was only like 6 days ago. So that's why I still have pumpkins there, because I had decorated this for Halloween. But now it's all decorated in pink. I don't know why I'm into pink. But hi, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well. I personally, I'm not feeling that up to it today. Don't worry, it's not that. It's other issues. Sorry about my hand in front of the phone right there, but I just don't feel up to it today. I might do a craft. I'm not sure. Hi, Jack. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm not feeling too well. I'm feeling like, and then on top of that, I think the fact that I'm not sleeping well because of everything that's going on is truly driving me. I mean, I had already gone through the whole anxiety and panic attacks with the whole shutdown. You're doing good, I'm glad to hear. So, all of this that's happening now, first of all, it's sickening to me as to what has happened, how an innocent man was killed needlessly, just horribly. And the subsequent violence that has taken on after that. I'm not saying it's not, how can I say it? There's rice, I guess there's, people are angry and deservedly so. I get that. But the violence and the killing that I'm seeing, that I don't think is part of the protesters at all. I just think it's rioters and people that are taking advantage. I'm just sick of the whole thing. I don't even want to talk about what's going on in the news, but I am truly sickened at how human beings are treating each other. Yes, this happens all the time, but on this massive scale, and to see it on social media, and then people attacking each other on social media, I'm just so done with it. I can't anymore. I think I was even misinterpreted because someone said something and I said definitely the killing has to stop, and they misinterpreted that as something else. I don't want to get into the details, but I hate that people are just jumping to conclusions, severing friendships, and it's just everywhere you look. So I'm glad that we're here, and I'm glad that we don't do that to each other here. I don't know. I'm just so grateful and blessed to have you guys around. So I'm doing okay. I'm not feeling too good today, so I don't know if I'm actually going to do a craft. We are going to do our giveaway. I was hoping there'd be more people for the giveaway, but I have everybody's names in there. Look at all those names. So let's talk about the giveaway. First of all, if you've never been here before, welcome. I'm sorry I had my own personal little message there, but I want to be a place of hope and happiness and, I don't know, kindness. I hope you find me to be a kind, loving, caring person. What else was I going to say? So yeah, my channel, we usually do Cabin Fever crafting every night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. I don't know if I'll get to any crafting today, but I did want to do our little giveaway, but it seems like nobody's here yet. So maybe I'll just review what I got. I've got in my little giveaway box for you, and I'm adding just a few more things tonight. So I got these new stencils, and I said, you know what, since I love stenciling so much, I'm gonna pass these on to whoever gets my little cubby box. And I'm probably gonna add more stuff tomorrow before I ship this out. But we have products from Tulip, we have fabric markers, we have stickers, we have stuff from Apple Barrel Paints, we have stuff from Dollar Tree, from Plaid, FX, and Tulip Paints. We love colors, Mod Podge, so a little bit of everything is going into this box, and I'm probably going to add some more things tonight. Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? You're new here. I haven't seen your name here before. I have to add you to my giveaway since this is your first time here. So let me get a piece of paper and add your name to the giveaway. So this is what we're giving away. All these wonderful products that I've received. Sorry for being off camera there for a minute. Hi and good evening. How did you find me? Rayanne, what a beautiful name, Rayanne. How did you find this channel? I hadn't seen you here before. I know, it's just so saddening. It's just, I'm scared for my children, I'm scared for my friends, I'm scared for it's like this constant tension. Oh, please tell me I have a pen here. Oh, goodness, I always seem to be missing something. Your absent-minded friend here forgot to bring a pen. Do I have a pen anywhere here? Hold on. Just searching? Well, I'm glad you did your searching. It brought you to me. Let me get a pen so I can put your name in the can. So what were you searching for, Ryan? Hobbies are your hobbies crafting? I do like last minute crafting. Right here, right now. What a beautiful name. Rayanne Hempel. So disclaimer, if you're in the continental US, I'll be sending you that. If you're not in the continental US, we'll work something out. I'll get you something. I had somebody that was crafts and jewelry. That's wonderful. I usually dress up as a character. I don't know if you watched any of my earlier videos, but yeah, cool. All right, so Rayanne, you're in there. So if you're in the continental US, you'll be receiving that. If you're not, we'll figure something out. I had somebody win before. They were in Canada. I found out Canada has Michaels, so I got a Michaels gift certificate for them, which was much cheaper than trying to send the little package that I was going to send her. So there you go. Let's see if anybody else is going to join us. So what I was going to do today, because of what's happening in the world today, I thought, you know what, I need something to remind me that there's more to life than what we're seeing here, and just a little light of hope. So I had this little Luck of the Irish thing from the Dollar Tree, and I was thinking, you know what, I'll paint the sides, and then I was thinking this is a beautiful paper to put on top, and then I have a thing with butterflies, and I found this butterfly, and I thought, what a beautiful combination there. And we'll paint this up again. And then I wanted to do some stenciling. So I'm going to do all my favorite things. I'm going to paint, Mod Podge, and stencil. My favorite things. That's all I'm going to do today. Because my mind is mush. Mush, 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 mush. And hopefully glue something. But again, I don't know. What is it with me today? I can't find my glue gun. What is it with me today, people? Again, I have to get up and figure out what I did with my glue gun. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I'm out of sorts today. I'm not feeling well. So that's why I keep forgetting things or misplacing things. There we go. Goodness me. Goodness me. All right. All right, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm using this so I don't mess up my table, is let's measure this out and cut it out. Please tell me I have a scissor. Yes, I have a scissor here. I am out of sorts. I am so sorry. Deborah, I'm not usually like this, and Deborah knows Rayanne is first time here, and I'm just complete disaster today. Complete disaster. I'm going to plug in my glue gun so it's not like at the last minute I remember, oh my God, I have my glue gun. I've already wasted 8 minutes. Oh, I'm usually more upbeat. So what I was going to do is, when there's more people here, if you want to have another entry into the giveaway, I'm going to ask some questions, and whoever answers these trivia questions, and they're just going to be whatever I can think of off the top of my head right now. If you can answer these questions, then you'll be you'll have another chance to be entered to win. So as you see, I'm not even measuring this. I'm just going to cut it out. Because people know me. I'm not very good at measuring, and then it usually bites me in the butt, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works out. But lately, I don't know what it is. I think I have these sleepless nights have me. My energy, my creative energy is dying. It's like a wreck. All right. So I think what I want to do first is paint a little bit. Let's paint a little bit before I glue that on. Just going to paint the sides real quick. It's just another complementary color. I've never done this like this before. Just like, okay, let me put a drop of paint and then let me just paint. It's a very strange way of painting, I think. It's just to cover that Kelly green with this like lighter green. You're working on your birdhouse. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. My energy is shot. I could barely work my regular job today. Even though I was home, I was just like, thank goodness I didn't have a lot of meetings. I took it very slow. Everything I did, I took it very slow and checked everything again and again. Just not into it today. So let's do... Dun, 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 dun. I've got a napkin here. So I'm going to ask like trivia questions that come out of the top of my head. So one question I have, I don't know if you... I'm going to basically do like movies, I suppose. I happen to know a lot about movies. In the movie... this should be an easy question. Easy answer. In the movie Back to the Future, who was originally supposed to be Marty McFly? Is it Marty? Yeah, Marty. Who was the original actor who was supposed to play Marty McFly? Any answers? James Bond. It's not an actor. Back to the Future. Nope. Who originally was supposed to play Marty McFly? And they removed him because of Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox was the first choice. But because he was on that other show, and then that's the next question. Everybody give up? One more try? Nobody? Going once, going twice. Eric Stoltz. Eric Stoltz, the redhead. He was, if you look it up, you can see some original filming that was done with Eric Stoltz. And actually some of Eric Stoltz's scenes ended up in the movie. So Eric Stoltz was supposed to originally be Marty McFly. Now, second question, related, what was the show that Michael J. Fox was on that he almost missed out on being in, in Back to the Future because, of this show? Do you remember the show? In the 80s? Who remembers that show? I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm sure if somebody says it, I'll remember. Can't think of it now. I know it now. Okay, I think I know it. It had Justine Bateman. There you go, Family Ties. There you go. And he played, so who said that? Ant's Place. All right, so Ant's Place. You have another entry. You're already entered because you were one of, so who is in here for the big giveaway? I've put in everybody who's made any kind of comments or who have been on my live streams. No, Ant's Place got it first. Family Ties. So if you've been on my live stream and you've commented, your name is in here. If you've commented after my live stream, your name is in here. If you're a new subscriber, your name is in here. The Michael J. Fox show. No. So there you have it. Okay, another movie question. All right, who knows anything about God? Hi! Kate Crazy, how are you doing, Kate Crazy? I don't know if I have Kate Crazy. Kate Crazy, I gotta put your name in here. I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the show. So, who knows the movie Gone with the Wind? Anybody? I'm doing movie trivia tonight to get another, so you can get another entry into the giveaway. Who knows the movie Gone with the Wind? Anybody? I love your green heart there. All right, well, I'm going to do a trivia question from Gone with the Wind. In Gone with the Wind, there was a young director who was given one scene to shoot. It's very obvious when you watch the movie again which scene it was. It was a scene of suspense, betrayal, fear, but most of all, it was a grand moment of suspense in the movie. Who was this young director who would make suspense and fear his genre? Gone with the Wind had several directors. You don't know Gone with the Wind? Oh, okay. There'll be I'm going to have another movie trivia question for you. Maybe I'll have a Disney movie. Now this is interesting. I had glue on, I mean not glue, I had paint on here, but it works. It works with the Mod Podge. And then we have little wrinkles here. That's the only thing I don't like about Mod Podge working with tissue in Mod Podge is wonderful. But working with like other mediums, not so good. I don't know. Like the thicker the paper, the more bubbles. Stephen King, think older. Hitchcock. Marlene. Hitchcock. I don't know why it was held for review. I'm going to show it. Marlene is right. Alfred Hitchcock was actually a young, aspiring director, and he was given, where's my pen? Marlene, wait. And he was given one suspenseful scene, and it was thanks to that scene that he started his, no, not Victor Fleming. Victor Fleming was one of the directors, yes. But it was Alfred Hitchcock. And if you remember the movie, it was the scene where the men had gone to the shanty town and all the women were reading. They were reading and they were knitting and looking at each other and they were looking at the clock. If you watch the scene again, you'll notice, you'll be like, wow, yeah, it doesn't jive with the other, with the way the other directors were. Somebody keeps messaging me here. So, yes, so that's what it was. It was very cool. So another trivia question. This is about Mary Poppins. I don't watch too much TV. Seeing my mother did not let us because, I don't watch too much. Oh, since my mother did not let us because I was in Catholic school. Oh, but I was in Catholic school too. I'm sorry. I wish I had like historical trivia. I'm trying to think, do I have any historical trivia in my head? I just know a lot about movies. So, okay, we're gonna do, somebody keeps messaging me and I keep, sorry. So another question. So this is about, what is it? Mary Poppins. So, the actress in Mary Poppins, this is an easy one. The actress in Mary Poppins was supposed to be in another famous movie that came out at the same time as Mary Poppins. And she had been the star of that show in London. And they didn't choose her to be the main actress, but it all worked out because she ended up in Mary Poppins. So who's the actress in Mary Poppins? No, that's one question. The second question, what was the other movie that she should have been in? Your mom, my mom was very strict too, but we love movies in my house. I was raised with movies. Raised with movies. Julie Andrews. All right, Marlene. Julie Andrews. What was the other movie? And she got another entry. What was the other movie Julie Andrews was passed over on? Which won a lot of awards, but she won Best Actress. What was the other movie? What was the other movie that she was not chosen for? Another very pretty actress was, but she couldn't sing. Very famous movie. It was another musical. Same time period. My Fair Lady. Dude, Marlene, you're doing great. Wizard of Oz. Nope. My Fair Lady. Julie Andrews was the star of My Fair Lady on Broadway, and on Broadway, I think at least in London. And she was passed over for the very young, you're old, well, so am I, but the very young, up-and-coming actress, Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn couldn't sing, and they were both up for Best Actress, but Julie Andrews won. Right? All right, now, let's do a Disney question. I'm trying to think of a Disney question. Disney question. I'm gonna do some stenciling, and then we'll do a Disney question. What can we do? Hi, Becky. How are you doing? We're doing some Trivial Pursuit, so you can get entered into my drawing tonight for all my kit and caboodle over there. So, and we're doing basically like movie trivia. I'm trying to think. Trying to think of a more recent movie. I don't have any. I'm trying to think of like a recent or a Disney movie. In the Disney movie Beauty and the Beast, the cartoon, the animation, who does the voice of the Beast? He was a 1980s heartthrob. Who did the voice of the Beast? Who did the voice of the Beast? I'm like shaking I'm shaking. I am a mess. I am a mess of a person. I'm not feeling too good, Becky. I'm like upset with everything going on in the world. Too many people dying, hurting each other. Mel Gibson. No, but Mel Gibson was in another movie. And if you tell me the name of that movie, I'll give you a point. I'll give you another entry in my drawing. Come on, Becky. What was the name? You got two questions going on. Mel Gibson was in another Disney movie. He was the voice for another character in another Disney movie. So if you tell me that Disney movie, I'll give you that. But who was the actor who did the Beast? Which one was Mel Gibson in? Robbie Benson. Very good. Now, what was the movie that Mel Gibson was in? So Rayanne got an extra entry. This is fun. Nope, not The Lion King. I'm gonna hum one of the songs from the other movie that Mel Gibson was in. No, not The Patriot. He was in The Patriot, but it's not a Disney movie. It's a Disney animation movie from the 90s? Pocahontas. There you go, Beck. Pocahontas. He plays John Smith. Very good. Very good. Now, since you mentioned, what was the other movie? Yes, Captain John Smith. Since you mentioned The Patriot, in The Patriot there was an actor who ended up in another famous movie franchise. You don't have to tell me which movie. You can either tell me his character, but the bad guy from The Patriot ended up being another bad guy in another famous franchise of movies. Very popular amongst children. You can either tell me the franchise, the movie franchise. You can tell me his character name. Very handsome man, but he always seems to play a bad guy. He's very good at playing a bad guy. And I met him in person. He's darling, and I can't remember his name right now. So if you watched The Patriot, the bad guy from The Patriot ended up being another bad guy in a series of films for children. It was a series of books. And they were all British. They were all British. Hello, Philly. Philly. The actor, we're doing Trivia Pursuit, movie Trivia Pursuit, for extra entries into my giveaway. So the man that was the bad guy in The Patriot turns up to be the bad guy in another franchise of movies for children. What was the character or what was the franchise? The bad guy from The Patriot ends up in another franchise as a bad guy. Not necessarily a bad guy, but yeah, a bad guy. Yeah, he was a bad guy. He was a bad guy. He was the father of a bad guy. Oh, come on, don't give up, guys. Come on. If I hum the theme song, would you know? Would you know it? I can't remember the theme song right now. Jason Isaacs, that's right, Philly. There you go, Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs played the bad guy in The Patriot and also played, gosh, I can't remember his name now. Malfoy. Malfoy's dad. He played Malfoy's dad. Very good. The Butcher. William Tavington. Yes, he was William Tavington. Very good. All right, now that we went into Harry Potter, now I got to come up with some Harry Potter trivia. Do I know any Harry Potter movie trivia? What was the name? Okay. What was the name of either the character or the actor who was originally being looked at to play Harry Potter and then was taken over by the other actor playing Harry Potter, but shows up in The Goblet of Fire and becomes a sparkly vampire? Oh, that looks pretty. Look. Looks pretty. So who was the actor or the character in Harry Potter who originally was supposed to be Harry Potter, but appears and dies in The Goblet of Fire? What's the name of that actor? Who later on becomes a very sparkly vampire. I'm sorry, Deborah. Anybody? Anybody? Any ideas? Nope. Nope. Daniel Radcliffe was the original. I mean, he ends up playing Harry Potter, but he wasn't originally looked at for Harry Potter. Any idea? I'm looking up the name just to make sure I got the right name. Nobody? Nobody? So he was in the Goblet of Fire. He dies in the Goblet of Fire. And later on is resurrected as a vampire. Everybody give up? Everybody give up? Don't give up? First name, Robert. First name, Robert. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I like how it's coming out so far. And I like that it matches the green. All right, so Jonathan Lipnicki. His name is Robert something. I gave you the first name. He was recently in a movie with Willem Dafoe. Cedric, okay. Marlene, she gets in. Cedric. Where's my little piece of paper? Where's my paper? Oh my goodness, where's my paper? Yeah. Cedric. Okay, Jackson, I'll give you one. Robert. Nope. Daniel is Harry Potter. Robert. I'll give it to you because you guys don't get it. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson played Cedric Diggory. Later became a sparkly vampire as Edward Cullen. But originally he was actually looked at to be Harry Potter because he was so handsome. So let's see, I'm going to give it to Jackson because Jackson misses it just there. J-Rock, right? Jaywalk. And Marlene. Very good. All right, now an easy question that has nothing to do with movies, just to let you guys, it's there, refresh your screen. Liam Aiken. Who's Liam Aiken? So I put Marlene in and I put Jackson in, so you guys got it. All right, so a question that has nothing to do with movies, it has to do with me. What is the product family that I try to represent, maybe not do a great job of, but I try to, that whose stuff I'm using tonight. So I use this color paint, and I'm using this color paint, and I use this color paint. Now remember, don't go by the label here. What's the family of products that support my channel with these lovely products? So I'm going to do Hope down here. And then I'm ripping this off of a card that somebody gave me. Because that's what I do. I save things. Like one of those crazy old movies. Applewood. Nope. Applewood belongs to a family of products that support me. There we go. So this is what I'm going to do. Because I need a little bit of hope. Just like that. I'm going to paint these with a little bit of blue. A little bit of green. I'll give you a hint. If you go to Catholic school, you wear these kind of skirts. go to Catholic school, you wear these kind of skirts. Ooh, that came out too dark. Plaid, there you go. Becky's got it. Plaid paints. Yay. Speaking of which, I just got paint on myself. Very good. Plaid products. Yes, I'm an ambassador. So who got it first? Simply Becky. Put Simply Becky in there. Oh, we're at 35 minutes. All right, we're gonna start pulling out names. Okay, this was fun. All right, now, you guys are gonna be in charge as to how I'm gonna do this. Now, we can just choose one name and be over and done with it, or, you know what, I'm gonna leave the letters just a wood color. Well, too late now, I already started painting it. How do you want to do it? Do you guys want me to just choose one name, or do you want me to eliminate little by little? I'm going to go over these letters in white later. I don't know if you can see that. You see? Oh, it looks okay. It looks okay with the paint. Little by little? Okay, so give me a number between 5 and 10. Seven. Okay, perfect. Ready? So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go over these letters in white later. But let me just glue them on real quick, so I can at least say I finished this. I've had this thing about not being able to finish my projects lately, and it's upsetting me. Ah, crap. There we go. A little bit at a time. Everybody said a little bit at a time. Okay. Got some blue on there. All right. So 7. I heard Becky say 7. I'll fix that later. So there you have it. Dun, 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 dun. That goes up here. Gives me a little hope. And let's get a napkin. All right, so ready? We're gonna pick one. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. This is the last number. I picked 7. Ready? And we open it. Whose name is that? Whose name is that? Who won? Can you see it? It's Junkernecker. Junkernecker, you won, Leah. Look at that there. Is she there? Where is Junkernecker here today? She's not here tonight. I can't believe that. She's not here tonight. So that's it. Yay! Way to go, Leah. I love Leah anyway, so that's pretty cool. So that was cool. We did that. We had a lot of names. Look at all the names in there. So that was pretty good. And last time she played, thank you for saying that's pretty. I mean, for being something that we just did it real quick. Yes, she's a sweetheart. For doing something we did really quick, but I really love the way the lettering came out behind the butterfly and stuff. I have the same with blue and green, guys. What can I say? Thank you, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been up to my usual, like, jovial self, other than lack of sleep, emotions, and Wow. Congratulations, Leah. Yeah, she's going to be surprised when I send her a message and say, hey, girl, the night that you're not here. But last time we did a giveaway, it was funny because she kept answering everything and I kept putting names and she had like 10 extra names in there and she didn't win. So, oh boy. Anyway, so she wins now and she's going to get a stash of my trash. No, she's not going to get, she's going to get some of my stash. It's not my trash. She's going to get some of my stash and I'm going to include some other stuff in there as well. So thank you guys, everyone, for being here tonight, for supporting me, for making it possible for me to get to 2,000, and for always being here with me every night. We're getting through this together, whatever the situation seems to be out there in the world. It's nice to be safe in here with all of you, to be around caring, loving, supportive, creative, wonderful friends like you guys. So I am so happy. I have met so many new YouTube friends and I've gotten so many other YouTube channels to check up on and just enjoy. That's what I do at night is I sit down and have my tea and I watch my YouTube channels. So yay, Junker Necker. I know, I can't wait to tell her. So thanks again. Good night. God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow night. And I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow night, but I'll come up with something. God bless and take care. Be safe out there, okay? Bye.